Sir, why are you here today?
Well, I mean, I think my sign really kind of says the reason I'm here is I'd like to show my support for what I think is the central theme of this movement, which is I think there's been a small group of people in this country in the last 25 years that have used a number of things, including weak employment law, deregulation of the laws that have enabled them to marginalize and isolate profit in a way that I think that they've fundamentally shut the system down. I do. I've been saying that for decades, that I think what's happened in our country is that we've lost an appropriate balance between the rich and the middle class and the poor, and that what we see as a recession really has been the consequence of an economic suppression over decades that has finally just resulted in this kind of dysfunction. And I think that the Occupy Wall Street movement has really been the first thing in the last couple decades that has really gotten to the core issues of what's really been wrong. And that I came down here to show my support.
Do you think it's going to do any good?
I think this is actually the first thing in the last couple decades that's going to fundamentally do something good. I really think that mostly what's been going around in the last 10 to 15 years is people in positions of power, what I call rearranging the furniture in the room of power. And that this is really the first thing that is talking about expanding that room and rebalancing society to at least get what is the statistical norm of what is known scientifically to be, what normal distribution of any system is. Our socioeconomic system is not reflective of any type of rational scientific distribution, normal distribution of resources across the board. And I guess the last thing I would say about that is, I've been saying for years this too. Space is the breadth of art, and economics is an art. And accessible opportunity is that breadth in economics that creates the space to have an appropriate balance of a functioning, healthy economic system. And what we've done, and what the rich has done, is they've cut their noses off to spite their own face. They have, through their own myopic arrogance and greed, isolated resources in a way that they have shut their own system down. It's almost like their success has been successful for them, but as an overall system, it doesn't work across the board. And I think that's a clear pattern in history. I think it happened in the late 1770s with Mad King George. I think it happened in the 1840s with the Industrial Revolution. I think it happened in the 1920s with the excessive private interest and the excessive growth of the stock market. And I think it's happening now. And I guess that's all I have to say. I'm sorry. I don't mean to go on.